Okay. Happy day, happy day. Yeah, it's still way early in the day. The light comes in, you'll see it get brighter behind me. However, I wanted to tell you before I forget everything, because Spirit is absolutely wonderful, and I get all of this information, and then it just kind of disappears like I'm not allowed to keep the details. So, but I have all the energy, and I can remember the energy and what it feels like. Wow, it is. The next couple months are going to be so great for everyone. Really, really, really. Like, no lie. It is. And the thing is, I can't give you details, but I do know this. I do know that all of those things that you truly desire in your life, all those things that you truly wish that you would have stepped out to do, those things are going to come back in. Those things are going to present themselves as a new. So you have a new opportunity to grab a hold of those things, to walk towards those things. And I'm going, wow, like I feel it so strong in my belly. Things are going to be kind and compassionate, and all that stuff is the harshness is gone. Really, that's what I feel. We just see it with all the still and watching the news and all that stuff, and because they're trying really hard to program us into some super hard ass fear, because they know they've lost their grip, you know. And we'll say I can say the powers that shouldn't be, or the heavier energies, those that are in the, we got plus and minus as opposed to positive and negative, but those energies that no longer serve us, they're going to be able to just dissipate. And I can't even say it's going to dissipate. Is kind of like, I don't know, what comes to mind is I remember being a little kid, and one of the few times I was in the church, and somebody was actually talking to me about, we're all so afraid of Satan, and if we actually met Satan, Satan would be this tiny little thing. We'd be like, really? I was afraid of you? Come on. Okay, so it's all the manipulation, and it's all the perceptions that we have been given to hang on to, and it's as though all of those perceptions are going to go away, further away, further away, further away, further away, so they look tiny, 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 and they won't affect us. That's kind of how I got that. It reminds me of an NLP technique. If you have a thing and you see it, like even smoking, okay, so you could take it and see that thing, like take a snapshot of it, and of course you engulf yourself in the senses of it, and but then when you actually see it, it is like black and white, and you see it dissipate and become the tiniest little black and white dot, right? So there is no description to it, there is no nothing, and then you kind of place something else in its spot to take over all of your senses. So I guess, if it's smoking, you could be, hey, all the pleasures of smoking, and then imagine that it's just like a dirty ashtray and how it smells when it's wet or whatever. And then you have that association, so it lessens your desire to smoke. Okay. In theory, that is how that is supposed to work. I'm not going to try to teach NLP. I don't want to. Anywho, there's many people out there. Who is Michael Stevens? Michael Stevenson, Transform Destiny. Oh, he's got some really good stuff. Maybe you want to learn about NLP and a little bit about hypnosis, and that's some a really interesting dive to take. Anywho, all of those things, I truly do feel them all just washing away. Literally just washing away. I mean, the other image I have is you draw something on the sidewalk and it rains and it's just washing away. It is a thing that you didn't want to see, and it's gone. It no longer exists. it is not visible in your realm. You no longer have an emotional connection to it. It's just clean slate. Do something different, you know. So, you know, it's like treats no tricks. I go out there and I draw things all over the driveway, and a lot of stars and a lot of things. Sometimes I drew spiders, and I mean, we have been doing this for like 8 years now. Um, so, and then the rain comes and it washes away. Well, some people were afraid of the icky little spider, right? Well, it just washed away. I'm like, wow, this is really good, really good. And it's not just going to be one time. It's basically from now for all time, for all time. This is just the beginning, and it's happening more intently because of the eclipses. And I truly believe that part of it is the three-eye atlas that is coming in, and it's helping boost the energies of humanity to remind us who we are. You know, we're simply living, we're repeating. We already know the outcome. We already know the outcome we want. We feel it in our spirit. That's why everybody's like, oh, I get so upset over the anger and the hate and the starvation and the bombing and the da-da-da-da and the control and the, well, that's because we know that's not how that's supposed to be. Because we feel it within each and every one of us. However, you know, those energies want us to stay focused on them, because if we stay focused on them, we're not going to stay focused on us and the love. And, you know, love heals everything, guys. Love heals everything. Love heals your body. Love heals dis-ease in all areas, whether it be your physical body, your workplace, your friends, your home, your family, it heals it all. But it starts with you. And all that love is being poured into us. So we need to learn how to, and I don't even want to say need, we just, if we remember the compassion within, just remember what it was like when you were a child and how you felt about the world. Do that. Not the individual people, not the things that happen, but the world, your existence, your excitement, your, oh, okay. You know, so you're doing that, but that doesn't mean I have to do that. Yeah. I mean, of course, some of us are like beat into believing things, but it's the memory of you, your individual song, your individual vibration, your frequency that goes out into the realm. We're all remembering, and it is absolutely magnificent. It is absolutely magnificent. Okay, everybody talks about the Garden of Eden, and I firmly believe that we are walking upon the Garden of Eden. It's just been transformed into something different because of our perception of things, the things that have been programmed in our minds. So if we hold the perception of who we truly are and what we truly desire and all the good in the world that we can bring that comes back to us, because we're going to be a magnet, right? Our energy is a magnet, and we're vibrating this frequency. And yeah, there's going to be bittersweet moments. There are going to be bittersweet moments. But it's okay. And allow yourself to do a quick grieving, because it's okay. All you got to do is feel it, love it, and let it go. Because it's just there for you to acknowledge it. Remember, that is that easy. As soon as you acknowledge the energy and you love it for what it is, thank you for bringing this to me, no matter how painful it seemed. Thank you for bringing this knowledge to me. Thank you for being here to keep reminding me that this was something that was stuck in my energy. And I now release you. I let you go. And then you bring room for something new. And in the knowing that the something new that is coming is just your own love light expanding. Your bubble of energy, your realm of light, your pillar is expanding. That's what's happening. And all those things, all the things we want to see, all the things we truly desire are going to come into fruition. They are already. They're already there. It's already done. It's not like we can stop it. I think that's the whole point of the eclipses and the whatever the 3-eye atlas is that is coming in, because it's expanding our awareness of what our life is, what we want our life to be. And as long as you are aware of something, you can change it, because knowledge is power. So you just remind yourself how you want to see it to be. That's what you do. You just remind yourself. You know, it's not about having expectation. It's about knowing. You know it in your mind, in your heart, in your belly. Feel it in your gut. Know that it is there in every fiber of your being. It is the knowing that changes everything. And we've got this. We have this so hard. We couldn't lose our grip, even if we thought we would. You start feeling yourself slip, and I guarantee you there'll be somebody there to support you that you did not ever expect, that will help you hang on and keep you moving in the direction that you wish to go. That's what I feel. That's what I know. There are so many wonderful things going to happen. The next couple of years even are going to be so grand. Oh my. Oh my. Wow. I may have to stick around for a little longer than I thought. But that's okay. Oh, okay. Quick. I want to share this with you. My little peacock gifted these tiny little back feathers to me. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see how pretty are they? I love them. And I'm like, wow, that is us. You know, it's like we're the tiny little blue eye, the light in the center, and all the different shades of our aura that are going out. That's how big we are. I mean, I know this is a tiny feather, but if we're the tiny blue light, you know, that's a big aura. And we can all be different. Isn't that lovely? I just had to share. They were peeking at me. So, well, it's actually all through eclipse season, guys. So, well, I mean, eclipse season, we're about to have an eclipse on the 7th of September, a full lunar eclipse. However, we won't be able to see it in the U.S., which is kind of a bummer, but it's going to be happening in the places that I feel it needs most love, to where the total lunar eclipse is going to hit. And then we're going to have a solar eclipse very shortly after that, like a full moon, new shit. How's that go? I'm so sorry. The full moon is going to be a total lunar eclipse. And then when it comes back around to the new moon, we're going to have I think it's a partial solar eclipse. So the energies of that on top of the lunar, oh my. Yeah, we're going to rise in energy. The love is going to rise. We are all going to feel supported. We are all going to feel supported. That's what all of this is about. We're going to see all those things just fade away. Realize how tiny and minuscule they really were. And we're going to feel into our own power and be like, yes, we are okay. We are better than okay. We are flipping magnificent. We are pillars of light that attract other light. We beam out that love and compassion and kindness. And that love and compassion and kindness comes back in. It has to, because that's what you're putting out there. It has to. And yeah, there are a lot of people that are going to die off because they can't handle the energies, and they've already been doing it. You see it all around you. They're not able to handle this next stage of energy that's coming. But you're here now. You chose to be here now. You chose to be here to remember and help all of us remember, to remind us that, hey, we're still one. We're still connected. I still love you. You're still part of me because you're also God. You are simply a mirror of the love light that is all about. A mirror of the all that exists, the I am that I am. All opportunities, unlimited potential. That's what we are. All of us. Wow. Please hang on to that. Find one little thing that you like about yourself and hang on to that and let it grow. If you got a lot of things, hang on to all of them. But just that one little thing. That's how it is. You got a problem with your physical body? Stand in the mirror and look at you really hard. Find one little spot that you absolutely love about your body and focus on that. Yeah. Because that's what happens. You know, I mean, come on, guys. I think I look like Mama Fratelli off Goonies. But then there's a part of me that's like, the light within me is what makes me beautiful. It's not the outside of me. It's me inside. Even I had to. I'm like, okay, the thing that I absolutely loved was this. I thought this was so pretty on my body. And I'm like, I can handle that. And then, of course, you know, had the scar in the metal neck. And I'm like, well, it kind of took that away. But it didn't. I just have a permanent smiley face. I have a smile even when I don't have a smile. So it's a win-win, right? It's still pretty on me. I like my collarbones. Yeah, I'm weird. And that was the only thing that I could find for the longest time that I really thought was, I guess, attractive or pretty or nice or that I could accept as good for my body. That was a long time. So I'm sure you can find something because it does start with you. You know, I didn't like the idea that I had blue eyes because that's all I ever heard. You know, man, you got pretty eyes. If you weren't a fat girl, you'd be gorgeous. Whoa, what judgments were thrown on me. That's funny. I thought everyone was beautiful. Uh-oh. People were strange. So it's that. Find the one thing that you like. If it's the place you live, find the one thing that you like about the place you live. The one thing you like about your furniture, the one thing you like about your friends, your family, the thing that supports you, that helps you grow. Find those things and focus on those things. And it's not even about finding them. It's just about being aware. It's been there all this time. So look at that. Pay attention to that. Hold on to those joys, sweetie. Because, wow, we're about to race through time. All of us, I feel that. It's like, it is literally going to be like one day, it seems like we're living in hell, and the next day, it's heaven on earth. And it might be a week, but that's kind of what it's going to be like. That is it. And sometimes I wish that I could remember all the details so I could share, but Spirit is like, no, you don't get to know this either. I'm like, what? You give me all this stuff and I see all these things and I'm playing in all the energies and then, oh yeah, this is it. Then I'm taking your memories away. I don't know. But I understand. Because if I had all of the memories, I don't know if anyone would believe me if I told them. I don't know if I would believe it even if I had the memories. I'd probably be telling myself I was crazy because some of this stuff is so unexpected. It is so unexpected that we are all upgrading, if you will. I've heard a glow up. We're all going through a glow up. That was fun to hear. We will all have the understanding of who we are, what our point of being is, and the memory of what it is in the future we were striving for. Because it's simply our future selves that are going, hey, look, our future selves, our higher selves, if you will, that are dropping all the little hints and the signs and the messages and the synchronicities and all the things so that we can go, Oh, yeah, this is wonderful. Oh, yes, this is wonderful. How much greater can it be for each and every one of us? How much greater can it be? Any and all things that do not allow you to see the beautiful being that you be, wash away immediately. Because you are the most magnificent thing in this realm. You truly are. You are beautiful, and you are strong, and you are courageous, and you are more than capable of doing all the things you want to do. You will have your dreams come true. And oh my goodness, how magnificent. How magnificent, honey. Keep reminding yourself how great you are. Because you are perfect. You are absolutely perfect. We are all going to grow. Every single one of us. We are on the go, and the energy is so strong. It's good. All right. I don't know if I can share anything else because I got lost in the emotion of everybody expanding and finding love within, and it's a magical thing. It is a magical thing. You are so powerful. You are so powerful. Wow. I'm excited for every single human on this earth. We are so changing the world together to the power that we are, through the power we are. We are changing the world together for us, for our children, our children's children, for our future ancestors, and our past. We have so got this. Yes. Believe in yourself, my love. Believe in yourself. You can do it. All right. I'm going to go now. You have a wonderful day. And I am certain I'll be back on here to say something. All right. Bye, sweetie. Thanks for being